Community Music School was founded in 1980, and it's been operating ever since then, so that's 32 years that we've been going.
I was in the community music program for, I guess, 15 years, because I started when I was 3 here.
The Community Music School is distinct from other post-secondary programs because it's not post-secondary. It's for children and youth ages 3 to 19.
And that's always intrigued me, how they do that in this program, because I mean, you get them, little tiny guys are in here and they're playing and they're dealing with it, but they get starting them early. Some kids will show an aptitude toward it right away. My father was a music teacher. He taught music, so I had it all around me as a kid. So I just kind of naturally adapted to it.
A lot of like just getting, I guess, just familiar with your musicality.
Like you're clapping and singing, and we played little xylophones.
Yeah,
right?
that's the order.
They took off all the notes that you don't need to play and just gave you the 2 notes, gave you mallets, and you just.
What we ask for students is that they be interested in learning jazz music. As they study the music, this program is very unique in that we're following the students themselves. So the more interest they have in the music, then the more opportunity we can provide them with. As their interest develops, so do their practicing skills develop, so do their performance skills then begin to unfold. And as they become stronger players, we're able to offer them more challenging opportunities.
There's a lot of like fundamental things that I was taught here that I wouldn't have been able to, check out by myself. And there aren't many programs out there that actually teach you how to play complex musics like jazz before you start getting into post-secondary programs. So, it taught me how to play music at a level that I perceive to be pretty advanced, that I couldn't have, got to without it.
The students that come here, they come here because they want to be here. Like their parents aren't saying, well, I'm signing up for community music school whether you like it or not because, I need some time for myself, so I'm going to send you to community music. It's the opposite. The kids come here because they love it. They're very enthusiastic, they're inquisitive, they're passionate, they're hungry. They're here for a reason. They're here because they want to get better. And frankly, I think it's amazing.
Some of the skills that you see developed over a period of time have to do with gaining a foundation in improvising. And that is, you have to know the basics. You have to know what chord scales are. You have to be able to play them. You have to know how to apply them. So there's a certain amount of harmony and theory involved that goes along with playing. And the thing that makes it work the most is that learning the theory, you turn on and play it on your instrument, and therefore you apply the theory. It's not just something you read off of a page, it's something you actually experience. So young kids come in, maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, and then they make a lot of progress, 10th, 11th, 12th year. And then they really start to blossom when they've got that foundation, and then they build upon that foundation. And what you're seeing is, thanks to Kathy Mitro, who's been running this program from the beginning, and this terrific staff and faculty that she has put together, you've got a situation where kids come in here and just blossom in front of your eyes, and by the time they come out the other end, they're all ready to step into a university-level playing situation.
If I'm given a sheet for drumming and I have to play that specifically, I cannot do that. I can look at it and make my own version of it, but I can't absolutely look at it and play it as it is, unless if I practice it. If someone took away my drums and said I could never play again, I would probably shoot myself. To be honest, I can't live without drums.
I think it's just cool how you can you just have the freedom to play the way you're feeling, or if you want to create a certain emotion in the music, you can just think that emotion and sort of try to play it. And I like to think of the instrument that I'm playing as just a extension of myself, and I'm just you know, I'm making my feelings audible.
I think here, because they spend more time in the development of the jazz idiom, they're working more with theory and harmony, composition, and those kinds of elements, which I don't think you probably would do in some of the other courses.
It teaches you the intricacies of music that, you know, it's hard, unless you're incredibly talented, you wouldn't pick up on those things by yourself. It doesn't stop here. Music, and especially jazz, is really like a, you know, it's a developing art that you need to have, you know, the people who came before you say, look, this is what we've done, and this is what the people before us told us to do, and now, yeah, we're going to give you this, and you can take it a new place.